Game week 4 review. Let's talk about it.
One of us are happier than the other.
I think you can kind of figure out who is not having a good day.
One of us have won 4 out of the first 4 games.
Because one of us don't have as many issues.
This was a crazy weekend.
It
41 goals between
41
the
goals
10 games.
And a hat-trick of hat-tricks.
Yeah, I think that's only ever happened one other time.
That's
but
insane.
Shout out to Son, Ferguson, and of course,
the robot.
Haaland. Let's start with the game of the weekend, which turned out to be the worst game of the weekend. Arsenal versus Man United. Arsenal coming out with a 3-1 win. To me, that is not a fair reflection of the game. There's a lot of controversy in my mind. I think VAR should have looked at that Højlund penalty. I also think Arsenal's second goal was very controversial. I don't know. That offside also, is it offside? I don't know. I just am not very happy.
There's a lot of feelings about this, but Arsenal did dominate though.
They did. They were the better team throughout. They had better chances. United weren't really in that game. They had better chances in the second half.
Yes, I was going to say the second half performance was definitely much better. Like, you guys were too shaky in the first half. It wasn't looking good.
And then we ended the game with Evans and Maguire as our centre-back partnership. How exciting is that?
No, listen, you guys have issues. I just don't understand how you're going to fix all of them, because also you've got a lot of injuries now.
Well, hopefully, look, it's an international break. It's time now for players to recover. Højlund will continue to get fit, and hopefully when we get back, he can start, because Martial needs to take a plane back to France because he should not be in that team.
It's just not working.
It was pointless. At least when Højlund was there, even when Arsenal were dominating, there's still a front man, someone we can knock the ball to. He had so much influence when he came on. So that was the main positive I took from that game.
Yes.
But anyways, good result for Arsenal. Terrible result for Man United.
I knew that Arsenal were going to wait till the last minute.
Yeah.
Basically, I knew it, man. It was so frustrating to actually watch, because obviously I didn't want Arsenal to win, because I don't want them to be title contenders. And that's not because I'm a hater. It's because I want my team to win. That just makes sense. But let's not talk about this anymore.
Yeah, I'm
it's
done
way
talking
too
about
depressing for one of us.
Let's
so
move on.
Who's next? Liverpool and Villa. Liverpool took the win. Great performance from them, actually.
Villa didn't show up.
Villa could not keep up with what Liverpool were doing.
Villa just decided, let's just give Liverpool 3 points.
Yeah,
Let
they
them
were
just practice. It was like a training game for them.
It was actually crazy. They were like not on the same level at all.
They were not. I was so disappointed because I predicted a draw based on Villa's performances going into this game.
Yes.
I thought they could actually challenge Liverpool in this game, but they really didn't.
But
Liverpool
I think that just shows how well Liverpool are actually doing.
Yeah,
they're looking pretty good.
They are looking very good. Their form is really good, and they are one to watch.
Definitely. And Szoboszlai, I know it's his first season, but I feel like he's been a Liverpool player forever. Yeah, it just makes sense.
Started really well.
He slotted in there kind of how James Maddison is slotted into Spurs. Like, just perfection.
I don't want to talk about Liverpool anymore either. It's just a terrible weekend.
Very unhappy.
I apologize for my lack of energy on this video. I'm just...
This is what happens when you support Man United. This is the kind of energy you have to carry around. So think about that, guys. Crystal Palace Wolves. Listen.
That was a crazy game.
What
crazy
a game.
Second half.
Exactly. The first half, no goals. And then they ended 3-2.
Well, we both predicted a Palace win. They did win. 3-2 though. Crazy. Palace had a lot of chances.
So many goals.
They definitely deserved the win.
Yes.
And good for them that they held it.
Yes. But you know, another team that also should have actually gotten the win was Brentford. Because listen, they played Bournemouth and they had so many chances that the 2-2
they almost lost. If it wasn't for that late equalizer, they actually almost lost the game, and they
should have won it.
Definitely should have won it.
They should have been way more clinical.
Well, I'm glad Mbeumo got the goal because I brought him back in my team in my FPL, so at least he got some points.
But you haven't had a great FPL week.
This weekend overall has just been horrible. My points are like 52. It's lower than the average.
Tell them what you did. Remind them what you did with your captain. Let's just go straight there.
So I had Haaland as my captain, and I thought, you know what? Jackson looked really good in his last game. Let's captain him. They're playing at home against Forest. I know Forest has been a good side recently, but you know, Chelsea, they're going to do something.
Going to win.
Jackson's going to score maybe 2. Let's put him as my captain, because then other people probably wouldn't, so I'll be able to climb a little bit more. What does Jackson do? The miss of the season comes from Jackson. How did he not score that chance?
I cannot believe that Chelsea lost that game.
I can't believe they lost
seriously,
either. 1-0 to Forest at home. We should stop being shocked with results.
No, we really should. I don't know why. It seems like a lot of the time we're expecting more from Chelsea. Like last season, we were like, oh, that's just a one season thing. But their results haven't necessarily reflected well.
The thing is,
why are we so surprised?
The chances in the game. They had
also,
plenty chances.
not clinical.
Not clinical. Caicedo messed up for the goal. Also, not the best start for him.
No,
There's
not at all.
so much hype around him when he went to Chelsea, and it's not been a good start
That's
for
a
him.
lot of pressure, I would
A lot of
imagine.
pressure.
But yeah, it's not
But
looking good
if
for
you've
Chelsea.
got a heavy price tag like that, you have to live up to it in some way.
Like Declan Rice. He seems to be living up to...
We don't want to talk
I'm
about
sorry, I didn't mean to bring that back. But
if you're going to
good...
give Declan Rice 5 hours to take a shot, obviously he's going to score a winning goal.
Okay, but that is not Declan's fault, okay? That's not the issue here. But I forgot
Move
we're not
on.
supposed to speak about that. My bad. Sheffield and Everton, 2-2. I didn't expect that. I thought that Sheffield were going to win 1-0.
I predicted a draw, just not 2-2.
Okay, so
So
correct.
at least I got the result right. Something went in my
But
favor.
unlucky own goal from Pickford.
Yeah, that was very
Seriously,
lucky.
but
Archer did really
I was going to say,
well, though.
great performance from
Great
Archer,
performance.
so got to give props to him.
Well, Pickford did save a
Right
point
at-
for,
Yo, right at
for
the
Everton
end.
at the end. Came off his face, that second save. But
Goalkeepers will throw anything
Yeah.
at the ball just to stop it. So
good result, I think, for Everton.
yes, I think
because
so.
Sheffield did have quite a few chances and could have come out with the win in the end. So
Close one.
shared the spoils as I predicted. Don't take my predictions seriously though, because
And
I was
definitely
very
don't
wrong.
take mine. They are so piss poor.
No, we need to improve on
No, we
this.
have to.
We need to give it some more thought. But you can't. How?
Guys,
You
anything
can't.
can happen. Like, for example, Brighton beating Newcastle. But then,
Yo.
let me just actually say, Newcastle have lost their last 3
I
games.
know.
Okay?
That's
So,
shocking for me.
Why did we think that they were going to beat
Okay,
Brighton?
wait. To be fair, it was Brighton. They lost to. They lost to City
and Liverpool.
and Liverpool. So it was tough losses.
But if you want to compete with the best, you gotta be the best.
Yeah.
Or beat the best, whatever that saying
Brighton,
is.
good performance. Shout out to Ferguson,
Oh.
18 years old, getting
Clap
a
for
hat trick.
him.
United were linked with him earlier
Oof,
this season.
that must sting.
I hope we somehow still manage to get him in the future, because it would just be a great story to have Ferguson at United. Yeah.
I see what you did there. But he's gonna go for a massive price tag. I'm
will,
telling you
yeah.
right now. Because
Deserby
18
says
years old,
he'll be one of the best strikers in Europe. He's a goal machine.
there's
He's-
no reason why not.
At 18 years
At
old,
18
he's
years
already,
old.
he's such a presence. He's
Yeah.
quick, he's skillful, his shot accuracy is a lot higher than a lot of other strikers.
Gotta
So
get
he's
him
a
in my
really,
fantasy.
really good, really good striker.
Oh,
But good
but-
win for Brighton. Disappointing loss for Newcastle.
Yeah.
Brighton are back to the best, and they face United next. How fun.
Ooh, you must be so excited for
So
that
excited.
game.
So excited. Let's talk about Spurs.
Please, no cane, no problem.
Wow.
Seriously, guys.
Ange Ball is a thing.
Like, props to Son
Sonny's
for
back.
getting that hat trick.
Sonny is
Madison with a great goal. Romero with a great
back.
goal.
Yo, a rocket.
Lau Foster scored again for Burnley, putting South Africa on the
a
Premier League map.
Now,
So
I
we
have a
love to
question.
see it.
I predicted Spurs to win 3-0. They did win by a 3-0 deficit.
No,
'cause it was
sorry.
5-2. Do I get more points for that?
No way. That's not how it works.
I think I should.
Now you want to be all complicated. No way.
I think I should.
No way,
I
no way.
technically was right.
5-2
Give it to
though.
me. It's a tough weekend.
I feel like you need a hug.
Damn
5-2 though. Great result and a
Yeah.
great game. But
Great
seriously,
game. Great game of football.
Spurs are looking good.
They are. That's a team to watch, guys.
Luton's first home game and they managed to get a
It
goal.
was so cool to watch. The crazy thing is you can see how small the stadium is and how close it is. Like,
Compact.
even the camera angles are different. It's
Yes.
like you are watching a championship game. But seeing Premier League players on that field
Yeah.
is really cool. I was so happy that they got a goal.
At least they got a goal. They didn't
Yeah.
get the win because, I mean, West Ham are looking really good.
Yeah, but
and it was still a good
another
performance.
good performance from
Yeah.
West Ham, a good win for them, and they also up and about the top half of the table. So
Didn't expect that,
did
I
not
must
expect
say.
that. Let's close off with the team that has won all of their games so far.
At the moment, Man City beat Fulham 5-1.
If you have Haaland as your captain, do not change him, because he'll just go and score a hat-trick.
You know what was so funny about that was we were actually speaking. I was like, I wonder if Haaland's going to be able to do what he did last season. And I was like, maybe not, hey?
And then I said,
And then-
do not doubt him, because he will prove you wrong. Even though I doubted him. What does he do? Scores a hat-trick. So, City looking good. Bob
Bob.
came on.
I'm very keen to see more of him.
He's looking sharp.
He is looking sharp. I was really glad that he was brought on because, I mean, we can at
Yeah.
least, like, he needs to play.
Yeah,
We
and
need
I
to see
think
what he can
he
offer.
will be providing City what Palmer provided last season. Like, he'll come on to the cup games and
Yeah.
maybe feature at the end of some games. But he's bringing some really good energy on if he continues like that.
Can we just say, though, we all know that Nathan Aki goal was very controversial.
Oh, yes.
With Akanji interfering
Yeah,
with play.
that's
Some
definitely
people
not a
would
goal.
bring back the Man United, Rashford, Bruno situation. I have been seeing that.
Yeah, but
But
it is a different scenario. because
regardless-
the keeper was affected by Akanji in the way. So
regardless of that, I was happy that we managed to score more goals that sort of cancelled out that one. But it did change the game, especially for Fulham. Even Haaland said that he thought it was going to be disallowed.
Definitely shouldn't have been a goal.
But anyway, it is what it is. City still gave a really good performance though.
They
So
did.
especially in the second half.
Doku had a pretty decent debut. He had moments. He did give the ball away a bit. Maybe it was just the debut nerves. But he took
But there were
players on,
moments
some
where he
moments
looked
where
really
you
good.
can see he's promising talent for you guys.
And I just love to see Foden on that starting lineup, guys. Like
Class
really,
player.
really makes me happy.
Can we please stop this video because I'm done with this weekend. I'm disappointed with this weekend, and there's not much more I want to say.
It took hubby through the emotions. Okay, so it was quite the weekend. What did you guys think of the games? Let us know in the comments. And if you haven't already,
maybe you guys can just subscribe and then it'll make me feel so much better. Make my day. Be like, okay, at least we got some more subscribers.
At least, you know, thank goodness for that. But seriously, guys, subscribe, like, comment, stick around. We've got a lot more content coming for you.
See you soon.